Alrighty, what's up everyone? It's Tiger Stripe. Welcome back. If you're returning and if you're new here, just trying to figure out how to do spy missions, welcome. Consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm posting active content here on the channel. I don't want to say daily because we're still trying to find our footing here on YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off with the mission explanation here in the codex provided by DE themselves. Data vaults are guarded by a myriad of security measures from laser traps to sensor drones. Tenno should attempt to extract the intel without being detected. However, if the enemy detects any intrusion, Tenno will have a short time to retrieve the intel before it is destroyed. Most missions will contain multiple data vaults. The number of successful extractions required changes by the mission. Now, what we want to do is we want to start deciphering what the message here is actually telling us. A myriad of security measures from laser traps to sensor drones. Now, these security measures will end up triggering that spy vault to detonate the information that we as Tenno are trying to extract. And if that timer reaches 0, then the information is gone. You will not receive rewards from it, nor can you go and try to extract that information. Now, Tenno should attempt to extract the intel without being detected. It is a spy vault. You're supposed to be as stealthy as possible, but in the event that you are unable to do so, you can still extract that information while the timer is going down. However, it is no longer an undetectable extraction of information. Now, if the enemy detect any intrusion, Tenno will only have a short time to retrieve said intel before it is destroyed. We've just discussed this. Most missions will contain multiple data vaults. In this case, we have 3. The number of successful extractions required changes by mission. Now, later on, as you continue to play through Warframe, you'll understand and learn that earlier on, they give you a little bit of leeway as a brand new player. You only need 1 spy vault in order to complete that mission. However, as you continue to go on through Warframe, you'll need 2, and in other missions, you'll need 3. We aren't going to explain what those are just now because this is just a small step in the direction of how to complete a spy vault. Now, spy vaults have 3 vaults that players need to hack, and those vaults can be hacked in any order. So when you enter a mission, as you can see on the screen here, A, B, and C are the spy vaults that we need. If you're unsure about how to complete A, you can always jump to B, maybe even go and do C, and then come back to A at your leisure. Keep in mind, a lot of spy vaults have multiple ways to enter them outside of their normal pathways. For this video, though, we're only going to go the normal route. If this is something that you'd like to see in a future video, feel free to leave a comment for me in the comment section down below. Or if you would like for me to go through a specific spy mission, I can do that, and I can upload it here on YouTube. Now, each vault will grant 1 reward after a stealthy or non-stealthy hack. Those are revealed after extracting from the mission. DE put this in place because players usually go into a mission, and if they didn't get the reward that they were looking for, they would just leave. As we go through unlocking the spy vaults, failing or canceling a vault hack will trigger alarms. It doesn't matter what order you do it in. It doesn't matter if you trigger something first or if you back out of the hacking first. Either way, it will trigger an alarm. Now, keep in mind, you can fail at least 1 to 2 vaults, but if you fail 3, obviously you're going to fail the mission. However, if you go in and you trigger all 3 alarms, but you extract all of the information successfully, what's going to happen is you're going to turn that mission into an exterminate. I mean, besides, you don't want to trigger everything and leave enemies behind to know that you did it. You gotta go and kill them. Now keep in mind, as we continue to go through, it is totally fine to break open containers, kill any enemies that you see. As I've stated before, loot is loot. Now there's something that I usually let players know on my Twitch stream, which is this here. I call it the information highway. And wherever that information is flowing, if you're lost throughout your mission trying to figure out where that spy vault is, follow the data. That data will always lead you to the spy vault itself. We're going to go ahead on up. You do not have to go through that. We're just going to jump on over it. There we go. We're good. Now what we're going to do is hack this panel. We're inside. We're here at the information station.
Data extracted. They won't even know
Information taken. Now let's go ahead on over to C, which is a little under 1,000 meters away. So far, so good, right? I know it's one of those daunting missions as a new player. It's extremely annoying, especially when you come across the Corpus style mission. But again, like I said earlier, if this is something that you all would like to see, let me know in the comments section. There's a specific mission type, or faction type rather, for spies. Let me know. Maybe I can create a playlist for you all and show you how to get through it. So far, we received the data from A and B without triggering any alarms.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Let's go ahead and kill any of the Grenier that we see in our way. We don't want him to trigger anything. Now what we need to do here is lower the water level. And in order to do that, we have to hack these panels here in this exact order. And as you can see, we still have this one to do. So even if you feel this is enough to get you through, what's going to happen is the game will kick you back up. So you actually have to go through and do that panel. So let's go ahead on over and hack it. There we go. It's going to continue to lower the water. We're inside. Information station is ours for the taking.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
And that right there
We have
is the
everything we
mission.
came for. Get to extraction.
Now all we have to do is get on out of here. Again, if there's something that you see hanging around the map, feel free to take that. But if not, you can extract. Probably had a stressful time already trying to get through this mission. One of the bad mission types is a brand new player to have to deal with. But it's pretty forgiving for a new player. Again, a lot of those knockdowns and all of that from the lasers. Later on throughout the game, you find out that those will trigger an alarm. But earlier on, not so much. And here we are with our mission complete screen. And now this is where you get to see what you identified from those vaults. So we picked up heavy impact. We identified the Lith B7 relic. And chances are we picked up some credits. I don't see a third identified anything here. So it had to have been credits. And that's pretty much it. So again, if there's anything that you all would like to see later on down the road as far as a spy mission, leave those in the comments section below. I'd love to do something like that. Spy missions are actually my favorite missions in the game, especially Pavlov on Lua. But more on that later on. I don't really want to go into too much. This is just how to make the mission type a little bit easier for you. And before we leave, just a small, tiny, teeny weeny thing. This is not anything that you would be able to do too early, but if you can't stand hacking, make sure you come on over to the market, type in Cypher. By doing that, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up this blueprint, and you can create one Cypher for 100 credits, 400 ferrite, and 400 salvage. For an early level player, it might seem like a bit too much, but if you're having a horrible time trying to figure out what icons go where, this is for you, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a thumbs up on the video here today. Leave a comment below, and thank you so much for watching.